Hi everyone, I hope you're okay, and I really hope that guys the videos will keep uploading or helping you out. This is video number 3 as promised. I'll be tackling question 3. If this is the first time guys you watch this video, please note that there are 2 videos that I've posted initially whereby I'm tackling both question 1 and 2. And if you are new to the channel guys, don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you appreciate the work we're doing. Okay, question 3. I'm told that using first principle, find the derivative of f of x. The formula for using first principle simply says f prime of x is equal to limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. I have limit as h limit as h approaches 0. F of x plus h guys simply means whenever I see x on the equation of f of x, I need to substitute x plus h. So I'll simply have x plus h all squared minus x plus h, right? Now I'm subtracting f of x. Please don't forget to use the brackets guys, just to avoid making mistakes. So I'll simply have limit as h approaches 0. I'll have x squared plus 2 xh plus h squared. I'll have a minus h and minus x there, and I have minus x squared and a positive x all over h. Then all I need to do is to subtract the like terms, right? This will subtract with this one, and this one will subtract with that one. Yeah? Then I'll be left with limit as h approaches 0 to xh plus h squared minus h all over h. Are you together? Please guys remember that the aim here is to just substitute 0 whenever you see h, right? But I cannot substitute 0 now because I have an h at the denominator, and that will make my denominator to be 0. And if the denominator is 0, the whole thing will be undefined. So I must try by all means to get rid of the h in the denominator. How can I do that? By taking out a common factor. H is a common factor. Then in the numerator I'll be left with 2x plus h minus 1 all over h, and then this will cancel with this one. I will be left with limit as h approaches 0 to x plus h minus 1. Whenever I continue, let me continue here and write the answer in green. F prime of x is equal to, please note that guys, whenever I'm substituting h, I'm no longer writing limit as x approaches 0. Why? Because now I've substituted 0 whenever I see h. So the final answer is 2x minus 1. Are you together? So whenever I derive this thing by using the first principle, I'll come to this answer. Okay. Determine the derivative of g if g of x is equal to that. Now guys, I'm no longer restricted to use the first principle. I can simply use the rule, right? The rule simply says that if f of x is equal to a x to the power n, therefore the derivative, I'll just take the exponent, multiply with the base. I'll have a multiplied by n and then x to the power n minus 1. This is how you find the derivative, right? But before you use this rule guys, please make sure that you don't have brackets, you don't have sets, and you don't have the variable you are deriving at the denominator. So in this case, I simply need to remove the set there. I have 4x cubed minus 2x to the minus 2 plus x to the power 1 over 8. There's an exponential rule that says if I have a over the a roots of x, this will give me, if there's a b there, I'll simply say x to the power b over a. The root is always the denominator of my exponent. Always the time, right? The root is always the denominator of my exponent. Let me write properly there. X to the power a over 8. So now I don't have fractions, sets, and brackets. I can simplify my derivative. So g prime of x will give me 12x squared plus 4x to the power negative 3 plus 1 over 8x to the power negative 7 over 8. I have determined my derivative. If I want to, guys, I'm not restricted. I can leave my answer in positive exponents, right? I can simply say I have 12x squared plus 4 all over x cubed plus 1 over 8 to the power x, 8 multiplied by x rather, all raised to the power 7 over 8. I can further write this thing as 12. Okay, let me write here. I can further write it as 12x squared plus 4 all over x cubed plus 1 over 8 multiplied by the 8 roots of x to the power 7. There's no need, guys, for this. If you are here, you'll still get the full marks. Unless you are restricted to write your answer into positive exponent, you're supposed to end there. Okay, find the equation of a tangent to the curve at x is equal to 1. Please remember that, guys, if I have an x value, right, whenever I substitute the x value on my derivative, in this case I have h prime, right, h prime of x, the x value will give me the gradient of a tangent. Are you together? However, if I substitute the x value on the original graph, the x value will then give me the corresponding y value. Are you together? Please note that, guys, the derivative of a curve is always equal to the gradient of a tangent at a specific x value. So let's do this. For me to find the equation of a tangent, I only need two things. I need the value of the gradient and an extra point, right? So I only have x. I can therefore go and find the corresponding y value. So I'll simply say h of positive 1 will give me 3 multiplied by 4. This will give me negative 1, right? So therefore it simply means that the extra point that I have 1 and negative 1. Okay, I have the point. The only thing I need now is to find the gradient, right? Let me write in blue. H prime of x, I'm deriving this equation of my curve. I'll simply have 6x minus 4. Whenever I substitute 1, whenever I see x, I will get the gradient of the tangent when x is equal to 1. This is 2. So the gradient is 2. Are you together? I'll simply use this equation. that says y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1, right? Where both y1 and x1 are the point on the curve, and then not point on the curve, rather point on the tangent, and then m is the gradient of the tangent. I have negative 1 there, and then there's a 1 as well. Remember that the gradient, there was a minus there. Remember that the gradient is equal to 2. All right, together, I still have y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. This will give me y plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 2. So y is equal to 2x minus 3. The equation of my tangent is simply y is equal to 2x minus 3. This is how, guys, you would have backed your 15 marks. Just stay tuned, guys, and wait for more.